Hey. I can't get enough of that little guy, man. I'm surprised the batteries haven't run out. Anyway. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Toy Tunes, the live stream on my channel where we gather around the modern day campfires of our computer monitors and our iPhone screens and discuss everything in the week in geek. Also, as usual, there's going to be a posing session, live posing session of a 6-scale figure, this time by Hot Toys. It is the Tuscan Raider 6-scale figure by Hot Toys that I have around here somewhere, I swear. Yeah, there it is, all boxed up. I did a video of this, I posted a video 2 days ago, I think it was. Maybe yesterday, I don't know. I'm running behind this week, as you can tell by the fact that I've gone live 30 minutes after my scheduled time. But yeah, I did a video today. It was an unboxing video, full-on unboxing video with witty banter with myself and a photo session at the very end. It was published 2 days ago early for those people who are members of the Posing Posse. If you're not familiar with the Posing Posse, hopefully you saw a trailer for that little club that I've started at by popular demand. And hopefully you've joined. If not, think about it, because that is one of the perks. Every time I do a pre-recorded content sort of a thing, like an unboxing, that's going to go live for channel members first. Now, never fear, those of you who are not members of the Posing Posse, you'll still get to view that content. You just won't get to see it until after Saturday Morning Toy Tunes. So that video I'm talking about right now will go live immediately after the live stream ends, if you want to check that out. Other perks include, you may see that a couple of us have been throwing up unique emojis with my handsome face on it, and on them. And there's also rank badges and good stuff like that. And always exclusive to club members will be full turnarounds, 4K turnarounds of whatever pose that I hit in my live stream every day. That'll go live probably sometime on Sunday. I'm not sure how long it'll take me to do all that. I do have a lot of stuff to do today. So that's a quick rundown of everything that's going on. I'm working on developing more perks for club members, posse members, Posing Posse members, posse peeps. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're gonna work on that one. So anyway, if you have the opportunity to join, please do so. I'm also working on trying to figure out ways to incorporate other entry, what do they call those, tiers? Yeah, like maybe some other tier that for people who want to, maybe have like a lesser payment plan or something like that. And for those of you who have joined and want to like downgrade, that's totally fine. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. But appreciate all of you who have signed on, and you're gonna go. It's gonna go a long way towards helping the channel to grow. I have plans for the channel, and I'm working as quickly as I can to implement them. Without further ado, there's also this guy that's going to be unboxed today, and I think that I'll probably do that before the posing session. It takes very little bit of time. I've anxiously been awaiting this. I was finally able to score one for a good price. Everybody got their coffee? So before we begin, as always, I want to check in and see who is in the chats. I'm gonna start my timer because I'm trying to become a little bit more professional about this. Actually schedule things out, actually only give myself a certain amount of time to do certain things. That way we have more time to do the cool stuff later on down the line. So I'm gonna start that. Clumsy. Terry's clumsy. It's been a weird morning this morning. I've been messing up everything. That's why I was late. That and my dog kept doing weird stuff. All right, so in the chats, first out of the gate is Steve Nara. God, I hope I have audio. I do have audio, good. Steve Nara is here. That's good to see you, Steve. You're always around. I mean, not that I don't appreciate you, because I do, yeah. I'm not taking you for granted, bro. Nerd confession, whenever I listen to the A New Hope score, I make the sound at the proper moment. I actually make that sound in the video that I just mentioned, so stay tuned if you haven't joined the club yet. The posse yet. Keith Lee is lamenting the fact that he wasn't first. It's okay, he's also the first out of the gate, first Posing Posse member to use one of the Posing Posse exclusive emojis. That's exciting. That's exciting. Awesome, man. Thank you. And thank you for the use of my tagline. I haven't patented that. That's yours. Go ahead. Everybody gets to use that. Laura Keeles is here. Hello, Laura. Good to see you. Rob Parisho is here as well. Good to see you as well. David Lenchen is on fire. Somebody put that man out. Somebody put that man out. Put him out like a dog that's got a wee. No, something like that. Dude, I totally agree. I actually think that 3 is the ideal number of Tuscans. I feel that way, and we'll get into that here in a bit. But one of the cool things about the Hot Toys Tusken Raider is you have options. You have options. You can make. I want to say I calculated it and it came up to 8. There's 8 different variations, maybe more. There might be more that I've just missed. So if you wanted to get as many as 8 figures, you could have 8 completely different layouts. Their heads would all look the same. But is that really a problem? I don't know that it is. Bitter Troll is here, and he joined the Posing Posse. Thank you, Bitter Troll. Welcome aboard. I hope that you'll find it worthwhile, man. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that it is. I want to make sure that exclusive content continues to be generated and everybody gets their perks, everybody gets their money's worth. So thank you. Yeah, bitchin'. Yeah, my response. Cult leaders have to be charismatic. Okay, let's scroll on down. Who else is here? Oh, you won the Tuscan figure at Celebration? Good for you. That's fantastic. I think I remember that. Wasn't that in a video? I think that was in a sideshow video that they published later on, like a highlight reel. I miss that stuff. I miss that fun stuff from Alan and the team. Yeah, that comment's gonna piss somebody off. 14 Wellington is here. Hello, dude. Good to see you, as always. PRP from the sunny state of Florida is here as well. And it looks like he joined the Posing Elite. Good man, thank you. Oh God, I'm gratified. I'm grateful. Thank you, sir. Enjoy it. By the way, if you're part of the club, if you're part of the Posing Posse, if you're one of my posing peeps, then please let me know if you have any suggestions. I'm new to this whole thing. I'm learning as I go, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Even a little bit of stress too, but worth it at that point. Steve Narr is lamenting the fact that he never wins anything. Hopefully that changes for you today, my friend. I still haven't figured out what I'm giving away. I have an idea, but what I want to give away I thought was here and it's not. I think I might have moved it downstairs. So I'll just have to describe it. Hopefully everybody knows what it is. Probably. Most likely. Who else is here? Tommy K is in the house. Hey, Tommy K. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Paul Sun-Hyun Lee's neighbor. What's that like? It's got to be fun. Big bed. A couple of geeks like you living next door to each other? Come on, man. I wish I had a geeky neighbor like that. Oh, wait, I do. And we almost never do anything with each other. We just greet each other out front. I went over to his house and hung out in the yard with him, hung out in his backyard with him and his wife and his wife's friends. There were a couple of kids. I think I let them play with my binoculars or something. No, my compass. Yeah, I was showing off my bug out bag. Anyway. Steve131 is here, and the Tuscan Raider is his favorite character. One of my favorite creatures from all of Star Wars fandom, man. Seriously, I think it's super cool. I pointed out in one of my top 10 videos, my top 10 greatest selling regrets. My biggest selling regret is selling the Star Wars, the Sideshow premium format Tuscan Raider figure. It was so perfect. The pose on it was so choice, and I just love it so much. I hope I get the opportunity to get one someday. If you're listening to Sideshow and you've got one in the archives and think I'm worthy, maybe. I mean, your Sideshow's really, really good to me. Seriously, I mean, over there in my living room is like, it looks like a freaking 6-scale bomb went off. It's like if a 5-year-old got a bunch of 6-scale figures for Christmas and just went apeshit. That's what my living room looks like right now. It's insane. I got a bunch of stuff in. I got, God, I should have just brought it over here so that I could have showed you all, but I got Venom. I'm sorry, I got Carnage. I got the 6-scale Carnage figure that I didn't want. Oh, God. I swear that's not a Freudian slip. I swear that's not a Freudian slip. Michael, Guy, if you guys are watching this, no, that's not a Freudian slip. I love that thing so much. It's ready to be posed on my couch, ready to be posed. Yes, I post things on my couch, actually on my coffee table, but still. What else did I get? Iron Man Mark 1. Top of my list of things to get. Also something that I just wasn't prepared to spend the money on, but I got it. I've got the Nightmare Batman 6-scale figure. That's kind of exciting. And I'm also looking at, my black chrome Death Trooper. You know what that means? That means I'm only one chrome trooper away from having the set. All I need is the chrome Stormtrooper, and I have all the cool chrome things. That's not counting like the gold one and the copper one and the early ones of the Stormtroopers, but I'm talking about the most recent run of releases. And I'm thinking about just actually doing a video just on that, just on those. It'll be, I think it'll be a lot of fun if I run out of things to do unboxings of. I love this idea. It would be hilarious if I did that giveaway. It would be so hilarious if I did that giveaway, but also it would, in my mind, it would just reek of vanity. And like, really, odds are whoever won would just be like, ew, gross. But who knows, maybe. I'm thinking about donating it. Or selling it. It's probably worth a couple hundred, at least. Yeah, maybe. Poor Steve131, he's sad that it's not going to be the Tuscan figure. Sorry, man, I'm not at liberty to sell this one. Or give it away, for that matter. 3 strands of hair. That's even better. I like that a lot. 14 Wellington is greeting people. That glitch is happening still with my, with Google. It's bringing up this drop-down menu every time I click on a comment. No idea why. If anybody out there has experienced that before and would care to share with me a quick fix, I would be so freaking grateful. I might be so grateful that I would stack the giveaway in your favor. It's not true. I won't do that. Tommy, I'm sorry you can't stick around for long, but I'm grateful that you're here for however long you can be. Seriously. TK4121 Collectibles, my man. Chris, how's it going, dude? Good to see you here. Dude, I loved your Luke Skywalker video. That was a great idea. You had, and I think it's a very welcome video in the community. I don't know of anybody else that's done that before, so kudos to you for that coup. It's a kudos for a coup. Kudos. It's in danger of just becoming that, whatever, satiation. Somatic satiation. That's it. Yeah, when the word becomes a sound. Yeah. Kudos. Da Bear's here. What's going on in Scotland, Da Bear? Been trying to join the channel, but it's not accepting my payment. Even installed that useless Google wallet and still nothing. That's lame. I wonder why that is. I'll try to remember to do some research on that. Maybe I can help you with that, but I appreciate the attempt. Even if you're not ever able to do it. So yeah, we'll figure something out. Uh-oh. Terry's hitting bad buttons. Joker J is here. What's up, Joker J? Good to see you. Where are you from? I don't think I know. AJ Agrusa is here. Good morning, Terry and friends. I'm just passing through as I get ready to head out to see The Flash. Good for you. I haven't seen The Flash. I haven't seen the Transformers movie, and I have not yet seen Across the Spider-Verse. What am I doing with my life? Seriously. I gotta get off my butt and do stuff. Oh, Bitter Troll found an emoji. That was a little dark. I should fix that. I should brighten that up a little bit. I'm so glad you like them. I'll try to get more. I'm trying to find various different looks and facial features. Maybe I'll get one. Oh, that laugh that I just did. I'm totally going to do an emoji with that laugh. We have to reach a certain number of channel members before I can do any more emojis. Once we get to that point, then I'll actually add some more emojis. But right now we're sitting at probably 9, I think. Yeah, that's satisfactory. And it's like 8 more than I thought I'd get. So, grateful. Oh, the timer just went off, so that means I've got to start moving along. This is, yeah, that's, actually, there's a new trailer getting ready to drop. It was supposed to be ready by today, but I didn't have time. I was busy working on something. Stay tuned. Posing Posse Peeps, I like it. Posing Posse Peeps. I'm gonna use that. Trademark. Boom, done. Okay, man, everything just jumped really very, very big time just now. Oh my god, yeah, I'm really moving slow in the chats. Figurazic Park is here. Ahmed, how you doing, man? Oh, things are just killing me. Did you join the posse? Because I didn't get a notification. There should have been a notification in the chats that you joined the posse. Double check. Double check. Oh, yeah, you did. There it is. Oh, God, see? It flew by you, and I didn't even notice. The emojis should pop up down there at the bottom of the, do the pop-out chat thing maybe? I don't know. Just look in the chat at the bottom of the chat where the emojis are, and they should pop up under Terry Smith. There's also a bunch of pride emojis. That's cool. I just now noticed that. That's fun. So check that out. So thank you for joining, Laura. Really appreciate it. Hope you find it worth your while. Oh, I should do some voices. Man, loving the tunes today. It's almost like I actually made a playlist. I just wanted to keep myself animated, man. I was feeling down today. I didn't get enough sleep. I was tired, so I'm like, you know what? I'm stacking the deck in my favor musically. I want stuff that's just my jam, that makes me happy. And this is it. This is that stuff. Pay attention to everybody in the chats because they are helping you find your way through the joining process. Really appreciate that from all my mods. Kumar's here from Malaysia. What's going on, dude? Man, it's got to be late over there. Sorry I started late, bro. And if you have to bow out, totally okay. Appreciate you. Thank you. I did a better job in the video. That was in response to this comment, which is, man, this is annoying. I'm going to stop saying this is annoying. It's just so you all know, the issue that I'm having with my pop-up chat thing, it's very annoying. There, out of the way. You all know. Keep rolling. Oh man, you just calm down. Calm down. Save some for the rest of us. Scrolling on down. What else did I miss up here? Rob Parisho's drinking black tea. That is the super elite membership that I'm considering, but yeah, something to that effect. I've also considering like live joint posing sessions. Like we'll do like a Skype call or a I guess nobody's using Skype anymore. What's that other one? Don't tell me. I know. It's Zoom. Yeah. We'll do like a Zoom chat and yeah, we'll like pose a figure together and just chat about it, something like that. It's going to be like, I'm going to treat this kind of like my own Patreon, rather than mess with Patreon, which is a mystery to me. And the whole idea of Patreon, I'm just not comfortable with. Hey, give me money. Which is kind of what I've done here, and I'm still not really comfortable with it. But, in fact, you guys would probably take advantage of that and make me feel guilty. That went PG-13 really quick. Dude, that would be bitchin'. That would be bitchin'. I'm sending you some hair, Laura. Oh, right. We got another member. 14 Wellington. Woohoo! I don't have cool sound effects like Paul does. That was my cool sound effect. Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you very much, 14 Wellington, for joining the Posing Posse and becoming one of the Posing Posse peeps. The Poser peeps. Poser elite. Simo's here. Hey, John. Welcome aboard. Sorry, Brandy Woods. Hey, Brandy Woods. Check out Brandy Woods. She's one of my favorite artists. Check out her stuff at brandywoods.art. I was actually just looking at the painting you did of Dobby. Remember that? I was scrolling through some stuff and just looking at it. And actually, that brings me to my first thing that I wanted to do for today. So I'm going to pause all the greetings long enough just to bring this up. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Make that visible. And let's go back to the beginning. What happens if I play it? No. So I was digging through some photos for something completely unrelated. And I stumbled upon a whole mess of behind-the-scenes snapshots that I took of figures and displays that I'd styled up for Sideshow's photographer before they actually gave me my own studio to work in. And I just thought it'd be fun to bring them in. So hope you guys enjoy this. I'm just going to go ahead and transition to that really quick. And here's the first one. Obviously, it is Anakin Skywalker. Actually, this one is titled Anakin Skyjacker. Calm down, everyone. It's like carjacking, only in the sky, and by a guy whose first syllable of his last name starts with Sky. But yeah, that was fun to do. back when I got my Sideshow Anakin Skywalker figure and my Battle Droid and staff from Sideshow, so that's cool. This was a challenge that was thrown down to me by the guys who were making statues, and they were just like, yeah, but you can do so much more with statues than you can with 6-scale figures. And I'm like, name one, and they threw out the Yoda versus Clone Trooper premium format figure, and I was like, hold my beer. And that's what came of that. Yeah, I used a little bit of putty on the leg there, but he's actually holding on to the top of his armor, and there's just one little bit of putty on his foot, and that's it. Everything else is just 6-scale. I think I got another photo of that somewhere from a different angle that might be fun to look at. There's one of my first ever battle sequences. That was fun. This was setting up for the photo shoots for the Shiny Clone Trooper, the Veteran Clone Trooper Deluxe, and obviously we had some battle droids in there. And you can see there's a hole drilled into one of the battle droids. Legitimately, my first day at Sideshow, I was just like, do you have some spare battle droids? And I cut them into pieces and drilled holes in them so that we could shove lightsabers through them and all that good stuff. It was a lot of fun. Echo and Fives, Phase 1. Great detail on those figures. I was really surprised when I looked at these figures how well they hold up. I mean, I think that the sculpts are pretty good for the time. I really need to do like a quick comparison. There they are with the portraits. And I was also marveling at the portraits. I mean, these are quality. This is really seriously quality, especially for the time. I mean, these figures are more than a decade old now. Might be a little loud. That is Darth Malgus, and that is the prototype. So that was very difficult to pose. Yeah, loved working with that one. I've got one downstairs somewhere. Maybe I should give it away. There's another battle sequence. This one is for the the Commander Wolf 6-scale figure, and we didn't have Wolfpack troopers at the time, so I just threw in a bunch of 42nd. Yeah, the elite clones, 42nd elite clones. Oh God, hand in my geek card if I'm wrong. Who wants my geek card? More Malgus. Looking menacing. Love that portrait. Love that figure. More Malgus. I'm trying to remember how many of these that I've got. I think there are a lot. This was... God, which figure was this for? Oh, this was for the re-release. Maybe. Of Boba Fett. Because they did one version of Boba Fett, then they re-released it ages later. A shiny clone trooper getting dressed... Shiny Clone Trooper getting dressed down by Captain Rex while Commander Cody looks on, and the other two shinies are waiting to give him shit later. Captain Rex in battle. And these are just taken with like a point and shoot Nikon. This isn't like pro quality stuff. I was just like playing around while waiting for my boss to get to work. Oh yeah, that mask. That mask is everything. It's all in the details, people. Yeah. That was fun. Actually, I've seen somebody copy this, and I want to say that it was in a Hot Toys photo gallery. Maybe for one of the clones. I'm not sure. But it might have just been a vlogger. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I like that lighting. Oh, Yoda. That was legitimately day one. That was the first day at Sideshow. They were like, let's see what you can do with these things. Yeah, more Echo and Fives action. Oh, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Yeah, another angle on that. A little bit of photoshopping on a still of Malgus. And we're back. Okay. Cool and the gang. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. Let's go in the chats and find out. I'm just going to move along. Just reset that timer. It is now 5 minutes till. That's all right. We're making good time. That's cool. Yeah, dude, it was a good idea. It was a solid idea, and yeah, I think more people should be doing stuff like that if they have the means. I mean, obviously not everybody does. You're fortunate enough to have all of them and be able to do that. Great stuff, dude. I've had all of them at one point or another, except for the new one from Mandalorian. Still not really on my list of must-haves. Oh, Darth Batman's here. Hey, dude, what's up? Good to see you as always. Bitter Troll needs a movie buddy. My wife does not care to go out and do things. Come to Nashville and we can binge movies. Yeah, I'll be right there, dude. As soon as the live stream ends, I'll drop the video, make it live for everybody, and then jump in the car, bring in my dog. So we got a place for him. Whoa, wow. That was a big jump. Was to be expected. Bad Wolf, you saw Spider-Verse last night, huh? Yeah, I'm going to a pretty good theater, so I'll let you know how it goes. I'm usually really happy with the sound there. Fun fact, bummer fact, my favorite theater to go to for IMAX, because I was almost always almost alone, has closed down. It was in an old mall that was basically empty. It was one of the last holdouts. It was an AMC theater, and oh, it was so glorious. The sound was amazing, picture was amazing, everything was on point, but they shut it down permanently last month, and I'm really, really sad because the other IMAX theater that's near me, that's where all the high school kids go, and nothing bothers me more than rude theater goers. Samurai Coffee Terry. Samurai Coffee Newsboy Terry. Yeah. Oh, you're in New York. Yeah? Edward Scissorhands, Roblox, Firefly. You are just rocking it, bro. Man. Your living room probably looks like mine right now. Absolutely atrocious the way it looks. I'm so ashamed. There's even an office chair in the middle of it. And empty shipping boxes, and oh god, it's just like, I am literally like a kid at Christmas. Oh. Laura Keeley is bringing the info. Hot tip. I'm going to call ahead to whichever theater I go to and just be like, hey man, did you get the good version or the bad version? Don't lie to me, because I'll know eventually. The kids aren't using FaceTime anymore. FaceTime's fair. I've got FaceTime. I prefer to do something that allows me to use this camera rig. But yeah, FaceTime does, but it does this. I don't like that. Man. I have perks. Airline travel is free for me because my sister is a flight attendant. And so I wouldn't have to charge too much for that perk. John Galgano was here and he retracted his message. Oh, dude, no. I have not gotten my passport sorted. I have not. I've been so bad about that. My sister's pissed because she really wants to go to Scotland with me in August. And I haven't taken care of that yet. I think I need to up my ADHD meds. Yeah, I'm going to work on that, bro. When is it? October? Yeah, that's coming up. Okay, I will do that this week. Promises. Oh, dude, I love the trend lately in it's not really EDM, but in electronic music just in general, to bringing back the 80s stuff. It's been going on for a while now. Yeah, I just enjoy. I really love. There's so many names for so many genres of electronic music, and I can't think of the one that is coming to mind here. But there's a band out there that I really like. I guess they're a band, yeah, because there are 2 or 3 members, called Carpenter Brute. And they're so good. Imagine if John Carpenter started doing music for his movies today with today's technology. It's legitimately borrowing so many different elements from John Carpenter's original soundtracks for his films and upgrading them to modern stuff. It's a lot of fun. Wish I could remember the name of the album that you should start with. Let's see if I can just look them up, because this is kind of important. Oh, they're French. That's interesting. That works. Oh, they've done soundtracks for movies. That's fun. Didn't even know. Not Leather Terror. Let's see. Where is it at? Where are you at? There we go. Trilogy. The name of the record to start with is Trilogy. After that, move on to Leather Teeth. Looks like there's a few other stuff out here that I haven't even heard. There's one called Leather Terror. That sounds like it's probably remixes of the tracks from Leather Teeth. They do a lot of that stuff too. But yeah, check out Carpenter Brute's Trilogy. There's a song on it. Disco Zombie Italia. Italian Zombie Disco. I mean, come on. And it's a perfect title for that track. You can almost picture it. Yeah. I just want to see that music video. Anyway, let me just close that out so that I can see things again. Let's see. How much time do I have before I have to go back to the unboxing? Very, very soon here. That's right, I say hold my beer. Dude, have you seen the video that they did? It was like a test video for animating Yoda, and they did it to the tune of The Roots' Don't Say Nothing. But Yoda's like standing there with like there's all these clone troopers around just like chilling with their blaster rifles. And Yoda's in the middle just like totally just going crazy with his dance moves. It's amazing. Figure Posing Channel is here. Hey Anthony, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining the Posing Posse. After I named it the Posing Posse and published everything, I had this idea that it would have sounded better to say Poser Posse. But, you know, whatever. I'll stick with it. I stick to my guns. Thanks, Anthony. Those are 10 years ago. So like anybody else, I'm looking back and just saying, I'm critiquing my own stuff. Oh, did I show the... I'll bring that up later. That'll be in another episode. PRP's right, man. The Sideshow Clone Troopers really do still hold up. I've got at least 3 on display over here to my left. All Wolfpack. Oh, dude, that's exactly why I did it. Yeah, I had, you probably saw in one of those images, let's see if I can bring it up. In one of those images, you can actually see in the background, Plo Koon. Yeah, there we go, found it. Just gonna pop that up, see if that's the one that pops up. Oh, you bastards. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. You can see in the background, Plo Koon is actually shoving his lightsaber through that battle droid. Yeah, that's fun. Anyway, let's bring me back up here. Sorry, the images are... If you guys are using a phone and those images are really small, I really, really apologize. I should post them someplace else and share a link. Ooh, perk. Wow. Hey, dude. Good to see you, Tien. Where are you at 450? Oh. Where are you where it's 450? Oh, you're in Hawaii. Got it. Hello, 221. What's up, dude? Oh, I was like, why? Oh, okay. I completely forgot what shirt I had on. Even though I'm looking at it right here in the preview. I had no idea. Awesome, man. Good to have you aboard. Thank you. Yeah, the IMAX at Chesterfield Mall. That's the one that I was talking about. Gone. I saw one of the sequel films there. Yeah, it was just so good. Yeah, they closed weeks ago, and I don't even think it's been a full month. And I found out about it because I was trying to get a ticket to go see Across the Spider-Verse, and I was like, nope. Denied. Access denied. I'm beginning to question the soul of your progeny and your spouse. Mm-hmm. What's up with that? Oh, that's cool. Good for you, dude. Terry, you need to hurry on passport. It takes 8 to 12 weeks to get one. I know. You have till late October, but that is coming. And I am totally going to fast track that thing in any way that I can, just to make sure. It is, dude. It's so ADHD, and I'm telling you, man, the any benefit that this medicine that I'm on is minimal. I'm noticing something, but it's just not enough. Seriously. I won't get into it any more than that. Whoa. I think there is a State Department office in St. Louis, but don't quote me on that. Seems like St. Louis would be pretty low on the list of priorities for State Department offices, but not that I'm slamming my town. Martin Braswell is here. Dude, yeah, I've got 2 of them already, obviously. Echo and actually Crosshair is still here. Even his toothpick gate. I was so ashamed. In fact, when I was shooting the video, I was like, man, it's a shame they didn't include the toothpick. I wonder what happened. That's why you got to read the instructions, bro. That's why you got to read the instructions. Totally, my non-instruction reading butt totally bit me in the butt. My butt bit me in the butt. That's some contortionistic butt shit. But yeah, man, it's a glorious figure. I love that figure. I'm gonna have a hard time sending it back. That's not true. It's the label's already slapped on it. It's ready to go. Well, the label's on the box, but the box is still there. I'm looking at it right now. Over there. It's in the kitchen. But yeah, man, I am totally getting all of them. That's actually one of my top tier collecting goals. I want all of those. Get as many Clone Wars figures as I can afford. At some point, I'm gonna have to draw the line with the TV series, but I'm sure that I'm gonna go deep into the Ahsoka figures that they put out. I would love it if they did some figures from Andor, but I just rewatched Andor last week, and it's an easy binge. It's a pretty easy binge, really, considering it's 12 episodes. But it's unlikely. Most of the figures that people would want, like Trooper figures, they've already been done. We've got the KX Enforcer droid, so they're not going to do that for Andor. And what are you going to do for Andor? He wears so many different outfits during that. Which one would be iconic? Which one would be the one that people would most want to see? I think that if Hot Toys were to do an Andor figure, they'd have to revisit Andor from the first film and do a deluxe version, much like they did with Jyn Erso. But for reasons, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Congratulations, Brandy Woods, you're back. Oh, dude, I love Portishead. Yeah, I've loved Portishead since the 90s. Although it's been ages since I've listened to them. There's only so much time in the day and so much music to hear. But yeah, man, love Portishead. I'm almost caught up, so then I can go into opening up this ship. Terry's crew? Nah. I mean, I appreciate you wanting to include my name in it, but I just think I like the idea of a posse. I'm totally going to get myself a t-shirt that says, I'm a posse magnet. Not electronic music, but if you don't know them, I recommend checking out Captain Clegg and the Night Creatures from... Really? Okay. That's a solid reco. MMS 393 after last week's stream, so hope you're happy, Mr. Enabler. Was that... What was last week's? That was Rescue, right? So you got Rescue? I don't know MMS numbers. I totally don't. I don't pay attention to them, and I probably should, but I don't do that much of a deep dive. Dude, don't be surprised at all, man. I mean, how many things does the U.S. do? Let's just take into account that it's like the only country in the world that hasn't adopted the metric system, at least to an extent. It's very freaking annoying for those of us who enjoy progress, who enjoy uniformity, at least in regards to that, or just freaking government doing its job. You know? I mean, come on. Hey-o! Steve Nara bringing the jokes. Good one. It's really good. Congratulations. I feel like I'm speaking faster than usual today, so I'm going to make a solid effort to slow down. Guy Calendar once teased me about reading directions, and I wasn't drunk, but I did put on Vader's belt boxes backwards. I am guilty of similar things. I have done similar things in a first look. Iron Man Mark 42 quarter scale. Go watch it. We might have corrected that. We might have re-uploaded it, because that's pretty freaking egregious. Anyway. we're a lot of things are coming to light here. If the wrong people watch this video, I may be out of a job. Oh yeah, dude, that's it. That's it. If we could get Dedra Miro and Deputy Inspector Karn, Cyril Karn, I would, dude. That's the thing that I focused on so much during this rewatch of Andor was the performance of those two actors. That, I mean, don't get me wrong, Diego Luna was on point all the way through. And Stellan Skarsgård, everybody, the entire cast was brilliant. But those two actors, they need to have bright futures ahead of them because they were amazing. Amazing. Just so much range of emotion and just, they made me feel for them. Two of the worst people in the Empire. And at the same time, I'm having empathy with these two guys. Two people. Guys is gender neutral these days, right? Hey, you guys, right? But yeah, man, just especially at the very end there. I mean, before I was just like, there's no way that Deirdre is gonna be going for Cyril. But this time around, I was watching and just paying attention to the nuance, and I really do think that Deirdre's intrigued. At the very least, she's freaked out by it because she's very much a career-minded person. But at the same time, she's just fascinated by this. She's horrified, but intrigued. He is clearly off his rocker, has mommy issues, and I think that that's why he's drawn to her, because she is so controlling and she is so severe, which makes her so much like his mother is, only, you know, taller. That woman that plays his mother, I love her. Love her. Harry Potter. Anyway, I've rambled on enough about that, and I've got a figure to unbox. Yeah, dude. Don't believe the hype. No, it's awful. It's awful here. Yeah, for all their talk, I love the way that so many people talk about. They talk shit, for lack of a better term. There goes my monetization. But they talk a bunch of crap about the socialized medicine that you guys have over in different countries, like the European medical health program. I mean, or even in Canada. But everything that they accuse the healthcare system in other countries of, we are guilty of it in different ways. It's awful. It's awful here. I mean, it's really, really, really bad. Now, I'm not familiar with healthcare systems in every freaking country, but I am familiar with healthcare systems in a lot of European countries, in Canada, and while there are flaws in every system, the government's ultimate job is to take care of its citizens, and they're failing at that. They're making the citizens take care of themselves, and I don't agree with that. Anyway. I should probably step away from the whole politics thing before it gets out of hand. Party. Oh, dude. No, you're fine. Oh, I forgot I got to click on these comments twice in order to get them to come up. Allison Lee is late to the party. That's fine. You were probably like beating people up in jiu-jitsu, right? Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Or kickboxing. Ali Lee has, by the way, everybody has a future in mixed martial arts, whether she knows it or not. Yeah, man. I mean, a Mon Mothma figure would be amazing. Val Kino. B2 Emo is at the top of my bucket list. At the top of my wish list, I should say. Oh, yeah. Is he actually called Selvig? I've been calling him Luthen all this time. Yeah, you're right. I did hear that. I did read that. I remember that. Didn't mean to bring that up. Dedra Miro, man. Yeah, I'm just absolutely stunned by everything she did. She can manage to be just normal and vile within a heartbeat of each other. Aw. You too. That's using the emojis for good, man. That's using the emojis for good. Oh, dude, yeah, she's pretty awful. Yeah, she's pretty awful. clearly doesn't think so. I mean, that's just part of what makes this show so rich. And why I will continue to revisit it. I will go back to other Star Wars stuff because it's fun and exciting and action-packed and has cool ships and cool costumes and cool aliens and cool laser blasts and everything like that. But I will go back to Andor just to feel human. Just to connect. Seriously. Man. Oh, God. That doesn't surprise me at all, man. That doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, that's same thing. I was really excited about. At one point, my wife was looking at getting a job in Singapore, and I was really looking forward to spending 2 years in Singapore. That would have been amazing. Obviously, they legitimately told her, "Yeah, we want to go with somebody more Asian." Yeah, she legitimately didn't get the gig because they wanted to go with somebody more Asian. Yeah. And then we moved to Charlotte and broke up. Oh man, dude. I really don't want to turn this channel into like a venue for political discussion. It's okay to touch on it here and there, but I will acknowledge the deftness with which certain political figures and commentators, talking heads, whatever, have demonized the notion of maternity and paternity leave in this country is frightening and appalling, and the level of success that they've achieved. Oh, I didn't need any paternity leave. Yeah, but if you'd had it, just think of how much better off everybody would have been. There's a way to make it all right, everybody. There's a way to do it right, and this isn't it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Man. Arrgh! Where's Dobby? Speaking of Dobby. Okay, I'm gonna look. This is the way that Dobby looks at me these days, everyone. He's just so freaking adorable. I love him to pieces. But here's the way Dobby looks at me on day to day. Look at that, just curled up in his bed, just staring at me. He kind of looks like a python or like a boa constrictor. The way that they curl up in a coil and like have their heads just like looking out of the middle of it, right? Well, here. This is a photo of Dobby, like, second or third day after we got him. And just look at this look. I mean, that is a death stare. He is wishing death upon me. And this was also a time where if we opened the door, he would bolt. Yeah, we had to really work to keep him around. But look at that. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. Hadn't grown into his ears yet, but his ears are there now. And that's my boy. Love him. Love him. Welcome, Big Dog Pound. Good to see you. God, I hope I haven't missed any the chats, as you don't know, everybody, the chats will jump scroll. So if I slid past somebody joining the Poser Posse, I deeply apologize. You will be credited in future videos in the summary of future videos. So yeah. Everybody saying hi to Big Dog Pound. Good, as they should. Did I miss anybody else here? I think Hot Toys should make crossover figures. Buy one figure that can be dressed as either Eric Selvig or Luthen Rail. Or just go the route of that first DX Luke, where they just had two bodies. One all torn to shreds and one all clean. Relatively clean. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be badass. I would love that. Moving around. People are probably ready for me to get into a unboxing, and I should. Wow! See, and here's the thing. Isn't Finland rated like the happiest country in the world? I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure I read that. And if that's the case, yeah, well, I mean, we should be emulating. The idea of American exceptionalism is flawed. We need to look at how other countries where people are happier, where they're not killing each other, are to such a great extent are doing things and emulate that. That would be leadership. What we have right now is leaders who are servile, and yeah, it's just not. Yeah, what we have here is not leadership. And that's it, man. This is really. I'm gonna have to rename this the one with politics. Oh, we can. I've got something here from Ted Lasso I could give away. Yeah, I still got to do a giveaway. I've got to figure out how to do the giveaway. This was like a last-minute decision. Yeah, okay. I'll back that. Yeah, that's true, yeah. But a lot of that might very well have been propaganda. Yeah. But yeah, the decline of education and knowledgeable people in this country is going to bite us in the butt eventually, that's baffling to me. I mean, the way that we continue to politically, they keep attacking the education system in the United States, state by state, and cutting funding, slashing funding, and as a result, of course, education suffers. The quality of education suffers, and then you get the opportunists who are coming in and saying, hey, we should privatize education. They want to remove education from the public domain completely and make everything private so that they can profit off of it. And then, of course, the next step in the process obviously is going to be that education becomes more exclusive because the price has got to go up. So then you get an entire segment of the population that's not going to be able to afford education, that's never going to be able to better themselves. It's just an absolute rubbish way of doing things. And it's greed and hypocrisy and everything wrapped up. And it's, yeah. They really are. Absolutely. Dude, that's so true. Across the board. Across the board. Although, yeah. A discussion, a monologue. That's a valid point. All right. What microphone do I use? This one. I love it. This is the Shure SM7B. It's a venerated microphone. It's been around for a very long time, and it's tried and true. It's a workhorse. I think it's kind of fallen out of favor in some circles. I know that super producer Sam at Sideshow is just like, yeah, it's an okay mic. I like it a lot. I'm happy I got it. It is a high impedance mic, so you have to get a signal booster as well as a processor to run it into whatever. I went with a Soya's launcher to just give it that little bit of extra boost. Before I got that launcher, I cranked it up and could barely hear anything. But it's a solid mic. It's not cheap. I'm not a professional or even an amateur, but I say go with the Shure Super 55 just because it's iconic. I'm actually not aware of that one. Anyway, so making sure I don't miss anything here. Let's open something. And by something, I do mean this. Let's see, clear this. All right, so here we have from Series 1. I have a feeling that I'm going to regret. Oh, look at this. Super chat from Figure Posing Channel. Logan walking away. Explosion. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. And you joined the Figure Posing Posse, the Posing Posse. I just combined our two channels. I did. Did you see how I did that? Deftly, I might add. Deftly is the word of the day. All right, so yeah, again, this is the launch edition of Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter from Attack of the Clones, which, as we all know, many people know, is my favorite prequel and one of my top 5 favorite Star Wars movies of all time. And again, it's the launch edition, Series 1. What's the number on this one? Because I know that they're numbered. You'd figure I would have figured that one out already. It is numbered 14, 0014. I have a feeling I'm going to regret opening this. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a poll. I think I already know the answer, but polls are fun. And go. Okay. And while we're doing that, I'm going to bring up this Big Dog Pound with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Arrgh! I think Dobby's in the bedroom sulking. He hates it when I do this. He hates it. He's all just like, screw you, man. I'm going to go to bed. He's just a big baby. It's so funny. Yeah. I'm going to send you to the dog pound, bro. Think that'll get him out here? I think it's time for a pup date while we're doing the poll really quick. Hey, hi. She's knocked out, so she will not be joining us on the live stream today. She is just so out like a light. Man, come on, hold on. I'm just gonna like show you because she's done this before. This is how she looks when she's yeah, not gonna look at that. Let's see. Come on. Let's just bring up the chat with Lindsay because I know I sent this photo to her. I'm not sure how it's gonna show up because it's a really dark image. But that's how she looks right now. I mean, tell me that's just not. Oh. Seriously, I mean, I'm just like looking at her and it's like identical. I could have just taken that photo right now. Oh, she's so adorable. She's struggling. It's getting hard for her to pee, and that's a bad sign. So we'll see how things go. It's going to be rough times ahead. Okay, so far the yeses have it. Oh, Andre with a super chat. Look, £2 super chat. Man, that's a heavy super chat. Sorry. Ambiguity jokes are some of my favorites. Yeah. But appreciate you, Andre. Thank you so much for that, man. That's awesome. All funds from super chats, from memberships, go to further the channel, as it should be. They go to fund this music that we're hearing because Epidemic Sound ain't cheap. And also, ideally, I think I'm going to actually make, I'm going to do this. I think that the memberships alone that we've gotten in the first week, in the inaugural week of the Posing Posse, probably have me at the point where I can swing upgrading from OBS, if it's an upgrade, to StreamYard. I don't know. I've got to look further into StreamYard. I know that it's easier to manage because it's not open source. It's actually, yeah. I'm not an open source kind of guy. Oh, I had my eye on that the other day. I'm really going to rein in my Micro Galaxy Squadron purchases. For one thing, I just don't feel like it contributes much to this channel because Paul really has that covered on his. There's really no need for me to be repetitive. I mean, he's just pretty much getting the set. So why would I be repetitive that way? Let him, he can have it. I've got the N1, Mando's N1 coming in October or whenever that's scheduled to be out. So I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, maybe. I actually have backed that one. That was one of my favorite G.I. Joe toys as a kid. So was the Hiss Tank, and I actually, legitimately, the day that it was, the very last day, I backed out of it. And I do regret it. I do regret it because I saw that thing at SDCC, and I was like, ooh, that is going to be... That's going to be an emoji. Count on it. Count on it. That face. Oh, gosh. 14 Wellington thinks I should open it. Anybody else? Wow. Okay. Thanks, man. A lot of what we're listening to is by a group called ELFL, which I really, really love, to the extent that I've gone on to Apple Music and just downloaded their entire catalog. It's just chill, super chill. A lot of other stuff is songs that I've downloaded that I featured in videos that I've done for Sideshow or for myself. So you'll hear some more dramatic, orchestral stuff, just more. Yeah, not thematic, just more cinematic. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, not thematic, but cinematic. Yeah, I think most people enjoy StreamYard. I'm finding that there are limitations. There are things that I want to do with OBS that I can't. I still haven't figured out how to like play a video on OBS. I don't even know if you can. Yeah, it's so big though, dude. That's if I cancel, that will be why. The Dragonfly from HasLab, everybody, is it more than 3 feet long, Mike, or is it like just under 3 feet? It's either just over or just under 3 feet long. Which the original, I want to say, was like this big. Yeah, and you'd had a little thumb thing that you could hit this little thumb thing repeatedly, to rotate the rotors and everything. But this Dragonfly is really, really tight. I don't have a lot of HasLab stuff. I think I've got Destro. I bought Destro because I wanted him in my his tank. Possibly the Baroness, but yeah, that would be it. All right, so let's see where the poll is. 72% say yes. Done deal. That's it. Let's end that poll and move right along. Wow. Okay. Trying to do this in the least invasive way possible. Piper heard that knife open, and she's curious. She's awake now. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, apparently I'm just gonna have to rip it. Yep. This hurts, y'all. This hurts, y'all. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna double check to make sure there's no way that I can open this and put it back together again, but yeah, clearly there's not. It's old school. Rip it and forget it. There we go. Done. Ripping off a Band-Aid. Legitimately ripping off a Band-Aid. Let me clear this off. But it pulls out nicely. Now. Always a good day when I get to throw something over my shoulder. Always. There we go. All right, let's see here. Don't want to ruin anything. What's this? This is interesting. Oh, that's a little... Okay, it's just a little... There's like a little instruction sheet kind of a thing going on there. A little sticker up in the corner. Just shows, hey, man, you've also got the hyperspace ring. That was just such a cool design. The idea of the hyperspace rings. I love it so much. I actually have this one. Wow, it comes in several small pieces. I actually have this one as a model from Bandai, I believe. I think. I don't know. I probably just told a lie. Probably. I have so many Bandai models, none of which have been put together. I also have a great Revell model of a Venator-class Star Destroyer. And that's my priority. If I build one of those models, it's gonna be that one. Okay. Look at this guy. That is the hyperspace ring. And I love that there are no instructions with this, so you get to just like figure it out as you go. You've got here Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's get that in the center. Come on, you can focus. You can do it. I'll allow it. Oh my god, I'm so bad at doing things backwards. Okay, Mike, no comments from you. Why is this not working? Did I not set this up for autofocus? Let's see. Weird. There it is. Okay, cool. Ha! Cheating. So you've got R4. R4 beat 17 to be exact. No, I didn't just read it off the card. I pulled that right out of my head. How dare you? Totally cheated. Totally cheated. Okay. So, I'm not going to put Obi-Wan in it right away. But I am going to put R4 in it. Let's make sure I've got him facing front. Although I suppose you could have him facing back like he's talking to Obi-Wan. Yeah, it's hard to get that key in the keyhole. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's down. Oh, that's cool. He actually has a little ejection button sort of a thing going on there. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Oh, bitchin'. Yeah, I'm probably going to use this. There's, I didn't even know this when I got it, but there's retractable landing gear. Right? Oh, so just set it down there like... Yeah, I'm not going to use this because I'm going to figure out some way that I can display it in the flight mode. And there's got to be something out there. Got to be something out there that I can use. Okay, let's see. How does this work? Connects... There's a keyhole here. And looks like the rest of it clamps on there. So let's just go ahead and see how easily that goes on. There's a keyhole there at the bottom. Corresponding key there. And we just plug it in. Oh, I see. Yeah, you got to kind of slide it back. Maybe? Ah. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Let's just see this. Because it's on, but it's not all the way on, you know what I mean? Of course you don't, because it's out of focus. And there's a comment in the way. Yeah, it's like this guy right over here is not completely grasping it. I'm going to back this up 100%, Bad Wolf. I did like that offset design, but yeah, they definitely would not fit in that wing. And they knew that. Why would they? I don't know. Hey, all right. That was not the sound of it breaking, just to be clear. Which one is up and which one's down? Does it matter? Oh, it does matter. All right, I got to cheat. Where's the photo? Let's see here. Okay, the colored version goes on the top. You know, I bet they have dedicated keys. They do not. That's weird. Yeah. Like one of these keys is in the wings, in the hyperspace engines, is hexagonal, and the other one is round. No, that's wrong. Okay. I need a prescription check. Oh yeah, and then which way does it go from here? I just want it to be perfect. Okay, so the open parts go to the back. Let's jack that in. Jack that in. And... oh yeah, nice and tight. Alright, that's good. Do this. Put it in right there. Another cool thing about StreamYard is I think that I can probably more effectively do a dual camera setup. And I really do want to implement the Z50 in this live stream and actually have... oh god, this is so cool looking, guys. Look at that. Look how that just looks like they're lit up. Isn't that dope? Choo! Gone. See how fast that was? Yeah, gone. You totally didn't see that happen. Anyway, so let's get this up close so you guys can get a really, really detailed look at it. Again, Obi-Wan will go in there at some point. Just not today. Move it around, move it around. I love these things so much. This is one of those things where the f2.8 that I'm rocking on my awesome 1.8 lens, the depth of field isn't really enough to really showcase it properly. It's focusing on the nearest element, so you're not catching all of it there. Oh yeah, well, I can't remember which sounds the the Jedi Starfighter makes when it's firing. Choo 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 choo. Will that do? Is that good enough? Oh, I'm so stoked, guys. This is so cool. All right. Now I just have to figure out a way to display it. And I'm thinking, oh, this would work. Let's see. I just got to remember where the landing gear. Acrylics. I can get myself an acrylic stand that's this height, just roughly, and display it there with the ring, the hyperspace ring, just resting on the shelf. Yeah, just have it like right here and do it that way. Budget. Let's put that aside. Hopefully don't break it later on down the line. Anyway, where were we? Okay. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this stuff. Bad Wolf Media says that the Dragonfly helicopter from G.I. Joe is nearly 34.5 inches. Yeah, that's nearly 3 feet long. That's going to dominate a shelf. Yeah, Bitter Troll, they've been really, really prolific with that, and I agree. It's an absolutely dangerous rabbit hole that I refused from the beginning to get into. The G.I. Joe Classified line. I just aspirated my own saliva. Ooh, that's fun, dude. Yeah, I like Transformers too. Did you order the new Bumblebee from 3.0? The 76 Vet version? 76 Vet. Oh, turn in my man card. 76 Camaro version. Grip it and rip it, says John. Ribbit and rip it. Man, t-shirts ideas are just coming. It's just coming from you guys. The release value. Yeah. Rip it real. I just need to get a t-shirt with all of these. All of these ideas. Not that one though. It's too wordy. Although it's really, really good. Thank you. Yeah, dude. That's fine. That's fine. You know what I just did? I increased the value. I took one for the team. I increased the value of this figure boxed for everybody who's managed to keep it in the box. Every time somebody rips open a package, the value of my own figures increases. The ones that remain boxed, that is. Which not many do. Indeed. Indeed, Brandy Woods. Yeah, which is what I just solved that problem. You heard it. It was here live. It happened live. Got the 2 Bandai for the 1.6 Stormtrooper. Would love to have Hot Toys Stormtrooper and compare the two. Yeah, you know, I'm sure that somebody's done that on YouTube. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I think it's a safe bet. So yeah, maybe Google that and see if it's worth it. Yeah, if you don't mind assembling your own Stormtroopers, that's the route to go. If you want to save some money, especially with the aftermarket value on some of these things. DK421 is saying good night. Good night, Chris. Good to see you, as always. Welcome. See you next week, I hope. We already talked about that. I'm just catching up. Okay, that's a valid point. That's a valid point. It did look really cool, though, too. And don't think I won't fly it around my office, Dog Bear. I totally will. Hell yeah. I should do it now. But the thing of it is you wouldn't actually see, because the light fall off is just so dramatic when I walk away from this desk, you wouldn't actually get to see me do it. Like, what's he doing walking around back there? It would probably even look a little creepy. Oh, that's it. Pretty much it. Yeah, right? Oh, I'm doing a top chat thing. Oh, sorry, everybody. If I skipped your comments, then that's... Oh my god, yeah! Holy crap! Oh, no. Okay. When you switch from top chat to live chat, all of a sudden it resets all the ones that you've clicked on. And it just made it look like I abandoned so many feel. While watching Terry's Tuscan Raider video the other day, I realized that I still can't understand the complaints about Hasbro dropping the plastic windows for a while. Seems to work okay for sideshow Hot Toys. Yeah. I don't... Here's why. Because of nefarious collectors who will rip open a box in the store and take the figure out and replace it with another one. It happens. I mean, it happens a lot. It's a big deal. It even happened when they had the clear plastic windows that you can see. I've lost track of how many times my toy hunting friends have just featured on their videos like, hey, yeah, here's this thing that's supposed to be art. It's supposed to be I don't even know what's considered valuable, but it's supposed to be one character, but it's another character's figure shoved up in there to replace it. Or it's missing a weapon. You know, they'll tear these things open in the shop and just pocket whatever they want from it and then just leave it on the shelf for some poor, hapless, innocent customer to come along, buy, get home, and be disappointed by. It's just rubbish. It's a rubbish practice. But I think that what was happening was that was enabling those assholes to more effectively do their thing. Yeah. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, good. Did Anthony leave? Oh, bummer. Okay, who wants to watch me pose on Tuscan Raider? Oh, yeah. I forgot I was going to show off these. I've been getting back into Omnibuy a little bit. I got the Ultimates Omnibus from by Mark Millar and Brian Hitch. Oh, what a team they were, right? I mean, my God. And so much of this was used as the foundation for the creation of the Avengers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you haven't read this, it's well worth your time. And the art of Brian Hitch is just... While I'm ripping today, might as well just rip this open. And there's a guy out there. What's his name? What is his name? Let's see. I used to follow his channel, but I stopped because I met him at Comic-Con and he totally snubbed me. Totally snubbed me. He was at the Sideshow booth and I was like, "Oh, hey, dude!" And he was just like, "Yeah, what's up?" And just walked away. Like, what a jerk. Gem Mint Collectibles. Gem Mint. Whatever. Yeah, he's the master of the Omnibuy and how to properly open them for the first time, flip through them, allow the binding to break properly so that you don't have problems in the future. But geez, I mean, come on, Brian Hitch. That's some dramatic stuff, man. I can't remember if this was the first thing I saw by him or if it was Civil War, because he did the artwork for Civil War, the original Civil War. Possibly the second Civil War, I don't even know. But damn, he's good. And he's gotten better since this. I follow him on Instagram. He's got a great Instagram. Just go ahead and flip through this and get it all open. But yeah, dude. I mean, and this was some dark stuff. Dark stuff. And I love this age of Marvel Comics. From whether it's the Ultimate Universe or the stuff by Brian Michael Bendis, Ed Brubaker, Mark Millar in general, all those guys, man. I mean, that was my age. Seriously. I mean, I came of age in Marvel Comics back in the 80s. But those comics evolved with me up until the time I was in my 30s. I mean, 90s, I just threw everything aside in the 90s because there's a lot of junk. But once like Avengers Disassembled happened, I mean, come on. That's when things got good for me. And that's when I got sucked back in. It seems to be going the opposite direction now. I know that they recently made changes and they're trying to bring the comics more in line with the films. I don't know if that's going to exacerbate the issue that I'm seeing with it or if it's going to make it go away. Hopefully it's the latter. But actually, hopefully it stays the same because right now I'm not feeling compelled to buy comics. And if they got to this level again, I'd get sucked right back in there. I would. Wow. Wow. I mean, come on, man. Sarah Pacelli is an absolute goddess of comic book art, man. I just love everything about this. I don't think I've read all of these. I don't think I have these floppy copies. What time is it? Dear God, it's 9:51. Okay, I better start posing. Anyway, so that's going on my bottomless read pile. Very soon. Apple box, apple box, apple box, apple box. Eventually. Oh, Amber Racy joined us. Hey, Amber. Good to hear from you. How are things going? Amber is a mad collector. The stuff that she gets, just like, yeah, she's like well beyond my level of collecting. But yeah, I love, especially the Lego stuff. You get a lot of Lego stuff, right? Or am I crossing you with somebody else? But the stuff you get is just like very covetable. Yeah, let's call it that. All right, so I am not going to be doing my typical unboxing of the Tuscan Raider 6 scale figure. I'm just going to be taking it out of the box. Reason for that is that, as I mentioned earlier in the live stream, I have published a video on my channel of me unboxing this, giving a thorough unboxing of this figure. And I don't want to be repetitive. I don't want to be redundant. There's no need for it. And it's currently only viewable to channel members of the Posing Posse. But if you are interested in checking that out, it will be going live after this live stream to the general public. One of the perks of the Posing Posse is early access to videos. I had to check to make sure that this was actually the Hot Toys one and not the Sideshow one, because in that video, spoiler alert, I do a comparison between the Hot Toys Tusken Raider and the Sideshow Tusken Raider. For those who weren't fortunate enough to pick up the Sideshow version. And it's good, it's solid. It's not flawless, but it holds up pretty well, especially the sculpt. The sculpt is more accurate to the A New Hope look for the Tusken Raider. This is a completely different look. I justify it by saying, oh, yeah, 10:51. Sorry. Thank you for that, Bad Wolf Media. Thank you, Keith. Everybody who's calling me out on my time, my inability to read a clock. Okay, I give up. All right, so yeah, if you want to check out, getting back to this, if you want to check out an unboxing of this figure, then stay tuned after the show. As soon as I cut it off, I'm going to go right into my YouTube channel and make that unboxing live for everybody to see. However, those of you who want to enjoy 4K turnarounds of whatever pose I hit with this thing today will have to join the Posing Posse, because those will only be available for channel members, and at this point I don't intend to ever have that change. But we'll see how that goes. There's enough of an outcry. Who knows? I'm just experimenting with YouTube, y'all. All right, so everybody wants the Gaddafi Gaffy stick pose, right? It's an inside joke for those of you who've watched the video. Okay, so that's that. Where'd the hands go? Hands. Now, one of the things I will point out that I did mention in the video is that this figure comes with an extra strap, and because of that, you're able to have multiple figures with different looks. You can remove one of the straps from here and just have a single bandolier. You can remove the belt. The character that spoke with Mando during that inaugural scene where we first saw Tuskens in The Mandalorian, he had no belt, a pouch belt around here. That's let me show you. What are you looking at, Terry? We can't tell. This guy right here is just not there. So you have, and I calculated it, 8 different versions of Tuscan Raiders, unique variants of Tuscan Raiders that you can create from this one single figure. So you get 8 figures, you got 8 different looks. If you can do that, that's because I'm trustworthy. Oh, dude, somebody just popped up. I think it was Dob Bear said that he wants more Ewoks. So say we all, my friend. So say we all. Why am I having such a hard time opening this clamshell? It's hell getting old, everybody. All right, so I'm going to go with, there are two sets of gripping hands here, one narrow gripping and one wide gripping. The purpose for that being that there are two different diameters on these gaffy sticks and on the gun. So you want, if you're going to have him holding it here, the wide grip would be too loose, and vice versa. All right. Oh, I can already tell that this lack of unboxing is going to significantly affect the outcome of the duration of the videos, and this is going to save us a lot of time that we can spend doing other things. Here we go. DNA on that figure. Now, one thing I didn't do on the video that I published, the unboxing video, was I didn't go super dynamic with the pose. I'm gonna do that today. And then I'm gonna call it quits on this live stream. I'm gonna break out my trumpet and play some jazz. Okay, so here he is. And this is gonna fly in the face of every little bit of common sense that I have. And what it might also do, actually, dude, I did a kneeling pose in the video. It's not actually in the video itself, but in the very end of the video, there's a photo gallery. I did 5 images of the figure itself, and then I did a dramatic photo in which I photoshopped another one of these guys. The photo's old, to be full disclosure. I did this photo like last year, but I included it in the video just for effect. It was kind of nice to have that just to save a little bit of time because I had a busy week. So let me see if this is something that can be effectively done, what I have in mind. See, the problem lies in this. Sure, this sleeve comes out and exposes the arm beneath. So overhead poses with this are very, very difficult to pull off effectively. That's right. You heard it here first. I'm going to be attempting an overhead pose, which, again, conventional wisdom says, don't do that with this figure. As a man wiser than me once said, conventional wisdom be damned. Hot Toys, hear the calls of your friends in 6-scale collecting. Bring them the Ewoks they seek. These are the Ewoks you're looking for. I hate that I'm not, okay. I try to apply commentary to these things as often as I can, but I sometimes get caught up in the posing so much that I forget. So apologies for that. I actually think that I was concerned that this wasn't going to work. I'm starting to feel like it will. So, gonna get that leg up a little bit more because ultimately I'm gonna need to use this stand as support. It's in there pretty tight, so it'll support the weight, and I'm gonna need to use the feet to steady it so that it doesn't topple. This is something that I've used quite often in the past. So let me just slide over here. So maybe that'll help me to. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, I was trying to decide like which way should I go with this. Like he's going to bring the bantha toothpick down on his enemy, or if he's going to be impaling his enemy with the pointy end. I guess they're both pointy ends. I actually said the same thing in the. But the thing of it is that he can go either way, right? Let's just go with stabby. The story is that he's stabbing, and I'm sorry that the figure's not in view, but I do need to get it down in my lap so that I can effectively put these hands on him. All right. Now, the real question is, can I do this in a way that makes it read as realistic? I'm gonna use this outer robe. You can see right here that the short sleeve is, because of the nature of these things, it's actually not meant to go this high. You're meant to just keep everything below 90 degrees elevation, I'm guessing. And because I took it up this high, it's popped the short sleeve out of this one. They're not permanently attached. I don't think they were. Anyway, maybe they were. Maybe they were. Maybe I ripped it. I don't know. I should take it apart and find out. But I do have tweezers here, and I could tuck it back in. But because of the nature of this pose, I'm going to be able to take this outer robe and pull it up here, and that just adds more dynamic quality to the pose itself, right? I'm already loving the look of this. And this is legitimately how it's going to go on my shelf. I love the ferocity of the Tuscans. There's a mythology there that I genuinely appreciate. Oh, I think this is going to work out like a dream. If I can just get... Hang on, where's that going? Oh, it's going to be close. So what I need is more elevation on this leg. Bring that back. Bring that in there. Got it! How's it look? Oh, spoke too soon. Okay, it works, but it's a bit jittery. It doesn't. Oh, and it needs. There are fortunately wires in the outer robe, so you can really go all dynamic with it. Now let me just futz with it a little bit here. Yeah, I think I need to turn the torso a little bit more. Yeah. Let's make sure that hand looks realistic. Bring that guy up. Because we got exposed wrist pegs, and I hate exposed wrist pegs. There we go. And now, okay, just looking here, I'm going to show you the back, how I've done the feet. See that? Got the back of his foot braced up against the front of the stand, and then this guy here is just providing a little bit of balance to the equation. Here, let me clear this off here. So yeah, you got that. See how that works? And by leaning him a little bit this way, that the forces of physics actually start working in your favor. And I really, really wish that you could see all of this. Can we get it all in there? Yep, there we go. See if I can play with this guy a little bit. Yeah, it's very, very fragile. What I will do is, well, to be honest, I have extra flight stands. So when I display it, I'll probably just use a flight stand for it. But you could also work with this leg a little bit more, because you can see how it's just not flat against the stand there. But if I work with this leg a little bit more, I can get it all the way up against, and that would enable me to bring in some museum putty and permanently affix it there. Semi-stable at that point. So that's pretty much my story, and I'm sticking to it. Do I have any here? I do. Looks like chewing gum. Looks like chewing gum. So let me just put that right there. Because when I do the turnarounds on this, oh my God, it's really super sticky. It's sticking to my fingers. Just like chewing gum. Yeah, be very, very careful with putty when you're using it, because once it touches this fabric, it ain't coming out. Oh no, I ruined it. Yeah, something happened. Oh, yeah, it's not in his groin. Be very careful. Yeah, I lost the hook there. There we go. Okay, bring that in. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. Something's wrong with my putty. It ain't sticking. Yeah, in fact, I think I made the situation even worse. There we go. Yeah, it's not sticking. So I'll have to work with that a little bit, but that's it, man. There it is. There's our Tuscan pose. And anybody liking this? Oh, he's leaning too far that way. What did I do differently? That works. So here's this. And if you were looking for a companion piece, obviously you would go with, you could display him, like, there are actually sign language hands, ASL hands that come with this. And if you wanted to do that, obviously you could pose him with Beskar Mando, just hanging out and talking sign language. Or you could assume that at some point, while he still had his Durasteel armor, Mando was hanging out with Tuskens because he had to learn that language somewhere. So there is the OG Mandalorian. Oh, that's just absolutely savage, guys. This is a great, great figure. Oh, dude. Yeah, man. Bringing the knowledge. Thank you, Kumar. That didn't even occur to me. I mean, it's the same thing with getting gum in your hair. I should have thought of that. Great idea. Thank you, man. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I hadn't thought about that. Making sure I didn't miss anything here. Andre, I really appreciate that. I can tell that's a very sincere compliment, and yeah. Much appreciation, dude. Let's see what else I got here. What have I missed? I've always wanted to try this pose, and I never have. Although I did do something similar with the Boba Fett, the Tusken Fett figure. Much more severe. I mean, he's that bit in the Mandalorian where he like jumps and both of his legs just go all the way back, and the thing's way the hell over his head. I did that. I want to say it was in the. I don't know if it was the first look video or if I did a deep dive of it. Did I do a how to be a poser on that one? I bet I did. It was how to be a poser. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing that, then just go to YouTube. How to be a poser, Boba Fett Deluxe. There's your search parameters. Thanks, Big Dog Pound. Oh yeah, there's that. The thing about this though is they ship clean. I should have mentioned that, and I think that I do in the video, maybe. But one of the things that that I like about what Hot Toys does how they do things, is, and it's similar with the Bespin Luke that was just released. This figure is just about immaculate, which you wouldn't expect for a desert-dwelling person. But the thing of it is, there's no one way to weather a figure, and it's your figure. Do what you want to with it in that regard. If you want to dirty it up, by all means, do it. I don't have any knowledge on that. I really feel like that's a tactic, though. I really feel like that at some point in a room, somebody Hot Toys said, "Well, let's just make it clean, and they can do whatever they want to with it." Thanks, Beskar Kid. Yeah, this is actually usually on display in my living room. I've got a shelf of just nothing but Mandalorian-based figures from the show. Not all Mandalorians. Like Moff Gideon's up there. Queel. Yeah. Preach. One early thing I learned posing from you, Terry, was looking at the pose at 360 degrees, and that's just how it was deployed straight. You make adjustments and results always get better. Yeah, again, this is not the finalized version. I'm sure that after the live stream ends, at some point I'm going to be walking by and just be like, oh. That could be better. And then I'll move in and I'll just make some minor tweaks here and there. At some point in the day today or some point tomorrow, I am going to shoot a 4K turnaround of this and upload it to the channel for members. So if you want to check that out, feel free to join the Posing Posse along with the rest of us. So do I, Keith. So do I. Plenty of people out there doing posing videos these days, I guess. But not everyone sees the value in it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Mr. Mom Collectibles. If you're not checking out his channel, you should. Thank you. Thank you. Physics is my friend. Okay, guys. I think that's everything I had for today, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to talk about anything in the Week in Geek, mostly because it's like you know how Luke withdrew himself from the Force? I kind of did that with Geekdom this week. I rewatched Andor. I guess we talked about Andor a little bit, but that's dated. I'll try my best to find the time to get to the movie theater at least once, maybe twice. So maybe we can have some discussion about Across the Spider-Verse or Transformers. Oh, God, I can't wait for that. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. And what's the other one that I'm forgetting? Oh, The Flash. I'm really looking forward to that. Fun fact. For a while, I worked at a market in Malibu. I was running the liquor and wine department. And when I'd work in the mornings, which was almost every day, frequently, when I walked up outside at one of the tables, eating a gluten-free something and drinking some kind of a coffee, frequently, was Michael Keaton. Yeah. Yeah. And oddly enough, another regular there was Kim Basinger. Basinger. Yeah. So, and I met Danny DeVito there. So I got like the full-on Batman treatment when I worked at that job. That was really, really fun. Oh yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Did you guys watch Strange New World Season 2? Episode 1? Some of the most amazing Star Trek that I've seen on television, period. Watch it on the biggest screen that you can. They really are bringing the next level heat to the Star Trek shows now. And you'll know what I'm talking about when you actually watch the episode. I know that the trope that they used is getting kind of tired at this point for some, but I don't care, man. You bring that to bear all that you want. And the ending, oh my God, it's not quite a cliffhanger ending. It's just kind of a preview of things to come. This is going to be amazing. Amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes. In fact, I'm so much looking forward to this that it pains me to have to wait week by week. I may just exercise restraint and just hang out and wait for the show to conclude before I watch all of it, and try to avoid all of the different ones. Oh yeah, Secret Invasion is coming next week. We can talk about that. That's another one that's going to pain me to watch from week to week. I'm not getting the sense that they're going to adhere too closely to the original Bendis. Who was the? Oh, yeah, I know who it was. The artist on that one, but I can't think of his name. The guy that draws all the big boobed women, and does it so well. God, it's on the tip of my brain. Somebody's gonna throw it out there like any second now. Anyway, moving right along. Still haven't talked about the Ted Lasso finale. I may just do a special stream in the middle of the week, maybe members only stream. I don't know, and talk about Ted Lasso. Yeah, because that needs to be discussed. I've watched a couple of videos about Easter eggs and just stuff that there's a woman who, I should really throw a link to this video up, and maybe I'll do it in the comment section or in the summary below this stream when it goes live, and when it actually gets posted. Because there's a great, very thorough video of this woman who just showcases all the different Easter eggs and nods to stuff earlier in the show that took place. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that's not to wait and binge. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's valid. That's fine. All right, cool guys. I am going to call it I'm going to call that a show. Not bad. Hour and 45 minutes. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I did. I had some really fun stuff here to look at. Really cool stuff to talk about. As always, it's really, really great to see you. It was not Art Adams. It was not J. Scott Campbell. It was... Gosh. Yeah, I'm just going to solve this riddle before we go. There we go. Did Shanna the She-Devil. Boy, oh boy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm looking at it the wrong way. I should just Google Secret Invasion Artist. Somebody else is going to post it before I do. Man, it's all about the TV series. Damn you. Oh, it just... Fuck. I'm bad at Googling. And by the time it comes out... Oh, it's Steve McNiven. Get out of here. Oh no, the cover was by Steve McNiven. Oh, it was Lionel Yu. Not at all who I thought it was. It was Lionel Francis Yu. Did somebody already say that? I bet somebody already said that. J. Scott Campbell has a very special relationship with Sideshow, and he really enjoys working with them. He likes seeing his stuff developed as well as Sideshow does in 3D, and I don't blame him for it. The stuff looks really, really great. It's not my jam. I don't know. I would feel very creepy having those things in my house. Yeah, seriously, I would. But at the same time, I can admire them. I can admire them the anatomy on them, the sculpting on them, the design work on them. It's really, really lovely, but it's just not something that I want anybody seeing in my house. All that cheesecake stuff, I just don't go for it anymore. The closest you'll see with me is the Emma Frost premium format back here. Which, by the way, everything over here, I showcased in a room tour that's available only to subscribers. So, not subscribers, members. All right, guys, cool. Thanks a lot for joining me again, as always, and for listening to this sweet, sweet soundtrack that I produced for us today. Well, I didn't produce, but I curated for us today. Really enjoyed posing this figure. If you haven't got it, I think it's well worth your dough. I think 3 of them is well worth your dough. Yeah. Wow, look at all the goodbyes. By the way, Simo, I was actually thinking of Frank Cho, but it wasn't Frank Cho. It was, yeah. Lionel Yu all the way, baby. Lionel Yu all the way. Take care, everyone. And hope to see you all here next week. And until next time, be good to your plastic.